for job. I was rejected in many interviews because my English skills was very, not up to the level. So I was so frustrated, and I visited a temple, and um, I sat there, meditating for more than um, you know a couple of minutes, and after 10 minutes, when I was in a deep meditation, there came a light, from somewhere, from the universe, and it went, and then triggered all my neurons in my brain, and from that moment I became, very good in English. Right? So, how many of you believe in this story? So this is how I became very good in English. Okay, if I say the story, how many of you believe that is possible? All right, I'm looking for responses. If you believe in this, you can say yes. If you don't believe in this, you can say no. Okay, where's my chat box? Okay, just give
Sir,
me a second. Yeah.
can you see the chat box?
No, I'm not, because in the okay. Yeah.
No, you just have to,
Okay. Yeah.
drop.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. I got it now.
Great.
Very nice. I know you all very smart people. I have seen that the way you were all giving answers to the puzzle, which I found very difficult. I could not even find one answer for that. But you were all very smart and gave many answers, almost all the answers to the puzzle. And I know that when I say this, you won't believe that. Anyway, it is not definitely a way for anybody to become good in English. All right. So moving forward, this is what I would just tell you here. Uh, People here are from various background. I have no idea, what you are, but then I would tell you I am going to share a lot of strategies, simple methods, to strengthen your basic communication skills. I myself not an advanced level in English. I am very good in basic English, and now I am intermediate level. So what I have learned to improve myself to intermediate level, which I'm going to share in this presentation, right? And I hope whatever the methods I would share with you will be very valuable, and they are simple, and they are very practical. Anyone can do it. They doesn't require any special environment or special infrastructure or equipments. And many of you may be practicing certain techniques already. So when I'm going to say, the same techniques with you, this will be reinforcing, you know, to say you that yes, what I am practicing is a correct method. So this will give me result. And I also, um, you know, um, hope this session will give you a lot of motivation to take more practice in English, to take your communication English to the next level. All right. So, and yeah, before I move forward, I want to thank Nandhini ma'am for the great introduction. Thank you so much, ma'am. And moving forward, here I have got, it's already 7:21. I have got 25 minutes. So within that, I'm going to cover almost. I have prepared for 12 plus for 16 practices, but I'm not sure how much I can cover. And I also was thinking to give some demos, but now I think it is not going to be much feasible to uh, give demos. So I'm going to give all the techniques, the overview of them. So when if you find some techniques interesting to you or find it is useful to you, you may contact me later so that I can give you more step-by-step process of how to do that practice. All right. So moving forward, is it all fine with everyone? Am I doing good? I mean, going good? So please give me an S in the chat box so that I can understand. So you are all with me. All right. Thank you so much. All right. Everyone can participate. Everyone can say that. Whatever you feel like to share, please communicate in the chat box. So that helps me to understand what I am with you in this space. All right. So yeah, I love this quote. Different languages, a different vision of life. Right. So a person who is only know, um, you know, uh, only know his mother tongue or the regional language to communicate, he is very limited. In terms of learning, in terms of having exposure. So, but when a person learns in another language, it um, get it gives a magic. It brings a magic in a person. I have experienced it when I have learned English. Yeah, so that made a great difference in my life, and I hope that it is true with everyone. So learning one more language is empower a person a lot, and yeah, and especially English. So in our country, or across the globe, it is very important in to have English skills. So for jobs or looking for opportunities to study abroad, so all that is required English. So we'll move on. Okay. So from my experience, when as I have been as a tutor teaching the basic English to people, even now I'm doing the English coaching classes online to adults and children, and these are the mind blockers people share with me when they come to talk about um, what they can do to improve their English. Number one, I'm afraid of doing mistakes for others make fun of me. So this is very popular, and many people, after their schooling and college, definitely they have learned substantial amount of English, but they don't talk, they don't, speak out, they don't communicate using English. It's because they are very scared about what others would say, and this is making fun out of a person when he or she takes initiative to communicate in English, speak in English, and when they do mistake, everybody around the person laughs at the person. So it is kind of unavoidable situation, embarrassing situation to anybody. So it is there. I definitely admit it, agree this. And the second one is, when others speak, I can understand, but I cannot speak or I cannot, write. So this is another set, kind of thought or belief people share with me when they come and then discuss about their English learning. It is, yeah, it is this. I see this in this way. I see when a person say that I'm able to understand, but I'm not able to express. That means this person has great interest to learn English. He has, readiness. He has, potential, and he wants to explore, experiment, but he's not doing it. All right. So many people stop in that space, and they are not moving for the just they feel very good as long as I understand. When other people talk, it's fine for me. So, or they have to come out from this. Right. Now the third mind blocker is, nobody at my home, neighborhood, or our peers talk in English. So this is also very true. Even though we know English, we don't talk at home, we don't talk, or nobody at home talk in English. In the neighborhood, in I'm sure to many of you, people around you, though they know English, but they don't, speak, communicate in English. All right. So this situation is, obvious in to many people. So a person who want to learn English should find out a way, to move from this situation. So next one is, I know these things. Yeah, it is very interesting, Belief. Yeah, I just would like to say a story here. It is, a conversation, a situation happened between a husband and wife. In the one nice evening, this husband and wife, a newly married husband and wife, uh, was having a very light time, very soft time, a very quality time, and the husband wanted the wife to cook, puri. You all know this Indian dish puri. How many of you like puri? Can I say yes or no there? Okay, you like puri, then you type puri because already so many. I love it. Wonderful. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, wonderful. Okay, this. Okay, thank you so much. And this husband wanted his wife to prepare puri, and he asked her, "Do you know how to make puri? I love puri. If you make puri, we will enjoy it having in the dinner." This person, that the lady, the wife said, I know very well. I know to make puri, but I have seen my mother and others preparing it. I think I can manage to make this puri, but I am not really sure." And then the husband said, "Okay, you don't sure? Okay, I will teach you, or I will be with you. I will guide you when you are making puri." And the wife said, "Oh, you know how to make puri? Then it's wonderful. We will make it." And the wife the wife asked the husband, like, "What should I do first?" And then the husband said, "Okay, you need to have go and bring some the wheat flour." No, no, that I know. Why you are telling this? The wife said to him, and you know that? Okay, so what will you do next? The husband asked the wife, and then the wife said, "That alone I don't know." Okay. Oh, you don't know that? Okay, fine. So now you bring some, a vessel, so we can start preparing the flour. Oh, that I know, the wife said. Oh, no, this husband, said, "Okay, this you know very well. So what is next?" The wife said, "Oh, no, 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 no. That alone I don't know." Right? So this is what the attitude of some people when it comes to English communication. So when they come, to me, when I talk about the present tense am, is, are, they say, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, this I know very well." Okay, and I give you a question. Okay, what answer will come? This alone I don't know. Okay, so this will be very funny. Um, so that is there, and people, I don't know, this is happening with adult learners. They always looking for information. They ask many questions. What will come here? What grammar is this? What is that and this? But when we give a question, a situation to answer, they find very difficult to answer it. So this set of there are kind of learners stuck, to more focus on knowing it, but not much taking initiative to experiment and then explore to learn more English. All right. So now I am better than my peers. So yes, we all learn English in school, in colleges. So we definitely learn English, and but what happens with many students and adults is this: they compare their level of English with group of other people, and if they are a little better with others, they stop learning. They say, "I am good in English because compared to all my friends, I am doing very well. So I need not to learn anything more." So they stop there. This is not a good belief. So we need to find out how to break out this mental block. And I am better than my peers. Okay. And next one, the last one is I am always poor in English grammar. So this is also many people they say, and but they never take a grammar book to learn. They never refer any teacher or coach, or they never join. But always they say that I am poor in English grammar. All right. So quickly, think about this mind blocker. If you relate with any of this mind blocker, type that number in the chat box. It may be anyone, or it may be few, multiple beliefs which you may have it. All right. I'm just giving you 1 minute, and I'm looking for the chat box for the responses. Okay. I'm waiting for, oh, okay, someone says 6. I'm always poor in English grammar. Okay, yes, okay. When others speak, I can understand. Okay, my friend, you have great interest to learn English. Start taking actions. All right, yeah. 2 more responses. Okay, 3 more twos. All right, wonderful. So I really thank you for your taking this information, reflecting on it, and then giving me the response. So I feel more connected with the session now. So moving forward, um, yeah, I just would like to ask you this question. What do you mean by communication in English? Is it you be very perfect in grammar, or you be very fluent, in converse in English, or you have, great amount of vocabulary and a meaning? What is, the most important when it comes to communication? What do you think? So type the number um, in the chat box, what you feel like is more important. Okay, somebody says meaning. Very nice. Okay, I would like to get, oh yeah, language. Okay, yes. 4, meaning. Okay, 3, somebody say vocabulary. Somebody say, 2 people say speak English so that person can understand the message one on one to convey. Okay, fluency. Okay, yeah. So there is no right or wrong answer here, but I think, okay, somebody says 1, 2, 3, 4. I know that all are important, but I asked you which one is the most important. But I feel one should, at the beginning at least, should give more importance to the meaning. All right. So that is, uh, you know, what we are communicate for. It's not you keep talking and the other person not understand at all, or you are writing so many pages which the reader cannot relate with. It is not useful. So meaning is the most important thing according to me at the beginning level, and then slowly you can give importance to all other things. All right. Thank you for your answers. They are very great, and it is motivating me to go further to the next slide. And yeah, okay. Now I'm having kind of a reasoning question. I For a person to gain knowledge, he should have he should have accessibility to the knowledge sources. Okay, if a person want to improve his skill, what he has to do? What is your answer? Please type in the chat box. I repeat my question. If a person want to gain knowledge, he has to connect with the resources, the knowledge resources, so that he would learn more knowledge. All right. So the same way, if one want to become skillful, what he needs to do? All right. So somebody says passion or interest. Okay. And another answer I have got is practice. So can I expect 1 or 2 more responses? Practice. Okay, wonderful. Yeah, very nice. You are very, very, very smart people. And yes, to develop a skill, practice is very important. So skill, I always related that with an example of cooking or swimming or riding a bicycle. So these things, even you read from books, you see videos, or you gain knowledge about these activities, but you cannot do it just because you know it, just because you have great knowledge about riding on a bicycle, or cooking a dish, or any swimming, right? You definitely have to take an experiential learning, where you have to start doing it. You speak with the other person in English, and then know the response from them, and then you modify your response, and you learn it, make it better and better and better. So that's how we have to learn any skill. All right, so moving further. Yes. So that's where I have, I can say this: 80% of explicit practice is required for you to perform 20%. That is something I strongly believe in it. So I would like all of you to understand the importance of practice. The explicit practice. Listening means explicitly you sit and listen. If it is writing means, yes, sit and then write one page or one paragraph. That is very, very important when it comes to developing the skill in English or any skill, which is um, suitable for learning in English. And okay, yeah. So can any one of you just read out the message given in the screen? You can please unmute and then just read out. Can I expect that quickly?
All right. So you can just raise your hand so that I can give you the unmute option from the
All
host
right.
side. So anyone who
Thank-
wants to volunteer, you can just raise your hand.
All right. Okay. If nobody is willing, it's fine. I read it.
Okay,
Fine.
Amen. Okay. 1 second. Okay, 1 second, sir. We have
Oh,
3 people
somebody is
raising their
willing.
hands.
Okay.
Okay,
Great.
so
Yeah. Great
yes.
initiative
Okay,
by the
I just
person.
asked
I really appreciate the person.
Vaishnavi.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, there are 4 hands now. Okay, over to you, Vaishnavi.
Hello.
Vaishnavi, I like you to read the message in the screen.
Okay. Do lots of mistakes. Identify a few. Correct one by one.
Okay, but is it mistakes or something else?
It's miscakes, but I
Uh,
think it should be mistakes because S and C is in red.
all right. Okay. Wonderful. Thank you very much, Ms. Vaishnavi. And
Thank you,
yes,
sir.
yeah. So when it comes to learning a skill, mistakes should be taken as fun, right? If somebody is scared of doing mistakes, then learning will be very difficult. And I just would like to share, my idea is called the learning funnel. So when it comes to learning skills, learning English, you need to do a lot of mistakes, and from the mistakes, you need to identify a few mistakes, maybe two or three. Even identify one mistake is very important. It's enough. So you work on that one mistake and then and correct it to the level where you will not do this mistake at all. So then your learning, you will get a concrete improvement in your learning. So let us moving forward. Yeah, I'm a little scared. It's because the time is running. It's only 5 minutes more. I'm really scared. I can complete all that. All right. Then
Okay,
I
sir.
have
So you
just
can
only
take till you can take till
Can I have
7:50,
one more
sir.
session,
Yeah.
maybe tomorrow or some other day? Yeah, it's no. I have got 27 slides now. I think I have completed only. I don't know how much is that. Maybe. Um, okay, this is.
So you can take 10 more minutes, and we will
Yeah,
have one more session on some other
maybe
day. Thank
later.
you.
All right. Thank you so much. You are very kind of you, Nandini, ma'am, giving me one more chance. All right. Now I'm in only ninth slide, and I have got 27 slides. So only 1/3 of it is already, and so far have covered. Fine. Okay. So let me share some basic thing about learning a language. And when it comes to learning a language, um, well, it is there are four components in it, and which I have given in point number one: S, W, or L. So who can find this? Who can say what is S, what is W, what is R, and what is L? So just quickly type in the chat box. So what is? Yeah, I have opened my chat box. Okay, yes is speaking, correct. Okay, R is reading. And there is no L. I have not given L. All right, speak, write, learn. I didn't give you any L. There is no L. Is L there? I'm not sure. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, fine. So that is interesting. Let me see who is going to give the correct answer for the L. Ah, listening. Yes, I got the answer. That is wonderful. All right, it is speak, write, read, and listen. Okay. And what is the natural order to learn a language? Who can order all these four skills in the right way? Okay, L, yes, or W. Wonderful. Okay, that's great. So, yes, listening, speaking, reading, and writing, right? Yeah, that is a correct answer. Wonderful. I know these people are very smart. All right, thank you very much for the response. Thank you very much for the answer. Yes. So, but when it comes to learning English language, I see very less number of people focus on listening. Right? They straight away do a lot of straight away like to write or like to speak or like to read. So when they straight away jump or doing it in a different order, it would be very difficult for them. So it is it would make them the progress. It would slow down their progress. And so we should go with the natural order. But being an adult learner, I recommend everybody to focus on all the four activities regularly. So every day at least 3 to 5 minutes focus on active listening. And sometime you consciously you speak to understand where are you making mistakes, and or understand some points for you to work on to improve your speaking. And similarly in writing, reading and writing. All right. So when the pandemic started, I did not have anything to do at my home, so it was boring. So I started. I got a book from Dr. Sahib, and I just started reading out loud half an hour every day for about 2 weeks. And after that, I observed myself improved in pronunciation and vocabulary. So that's even reading loud. Reading you dedicate some time for reading and dedicate some time for each of this component of learning English. Learning a language is very important. And focusing on all the four parts of learning a language is what I mentioned here as a balanced learning. All right. So now time is 7:44. I think I can go ahead to complete one more slide. Is it fine, Nandini ma'am?
Yes,
Or
sir. Yes, sir. You can go
all
up
right,
till 7:50.
7:50. So 5 more minutes. Let me see how much I can complete. All right. So think in English. All right. I must tell you a very interesting incident. For me to understand, for me to get this idea of think in English. Now it was um, when I was studying be after my 10th standard, right, my mother recommended one of my uncles who was very good in English. He visited many foreign countries, and in fact, he has learned different languages, more than 4 or 5 languages. So my mother said, "You go and then learn English from him." And I went to him to inquire, and then just ask him to teach me in English. So in the first day, he said, "What is very important in learning English?" And I said, "I don't know." But then he told me this idea: think in English. So then I didn't know anything about what he means by think in English. Then he gave me an example. Right now, you are here at my home. You will be going back to your home. When you are going on the way, whatever you see, you name those things, and you create some thoughts about what you are seeing. For example, you see some tall tree, then you think about, yeah, I see a tall coconut tree. and you see if there are dogs fighting, then you think that in English, yeah, I see there are some dogs fighting, and or whatever you see, how you start create thoughts in English. So that will help you a lot. That will help you to speak in English fluently. That was a great idea, and I was very little. Whenever I think about this idea, I just do a little practice about it. I was not regular, still I was doing it, but later, when I became more serious about developing my English skills, I did a lot of exercise on thinking in English. So it is very important. See, many people, we saw a mind blocker that they say, I know English, I can understand, but I'm not able to speak. Some people say, I am able to speak, but I'm not so fluent. Right? So those who have the challenge in fluency, they have to definitely do this exercise. Definitely, it's highly recommended practice. Only, and I tell you, only when you do this practice, your speaking will become fluent. Otherwise, it would take a long time. All right. So I tell you one more, scientific reason behind this activity. That is, in a day, maybe I'll ask you this: how many thoughts do a human being have in a day? How many thoughts? Thoughts are something like we are not managing it. It just comes to us. So, how many thoughts do we get in a day? So, any answer? Any guess? It can be. You need not to give me correct answer. Yeah, millions, 60 thoughts, 60,000 thoughts. Wonderful. Millions, 70,000 maybe. Just a random guess. Yes, I would like to have you. I would like you to give me a random guess only. Lakhs. All right. In lakhs. Okay, but how many? 10,000. Okay, 10K. Wonderful. Yeah, thank you for your responses. And it is estimated 50 to 70,000 thoughts. An average person, a healthy, mentally healthy person will get in a day. All right. So in this 70,000, 50 to 70,000 thoughts, if you are able to use it to practice in English, if you are able to make these thoughts in English, I'm sure definitely you will be very confident. Though you make mistakes, though there may be grammar mistakes, though you may be finding a little difficult in uh, you know give a very exact word, but still you will be seeing yourself you know uh, become fluent, and you will have the flow when you are talking very easily, without struggling, without any disturbance. So it is a very, very important practice one should take to become a fluent in English, especially in speaking. All right. So I think it is already 7:50, and I have completed. I have shared you some basics and three practices, and provided in another session, I would really love to share my other um, ideas, other practices. And I hope so far I have been sharing a lot, good information for everyone present in this session, to take and then use it to become better in English. And with this, I really thank to 3G for this opportunity, and I definitely need to mention, since I have been in connection with the 3G, I am motivated. I'm motivated, and I'm initiated to explore a lot of things online. And even before the pandemic, I have never experienced to give a session on English or on online. So now this becomes my a natural habit. So I'm very thankful to 3G IRPS for making me a better person, improving my professional skills. Thank you. With this, yes, with this, I would like to give the session to Nandhini ma'am. Ma'am, it
Thank
is
you very
time.
much, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir. That was wonderful, and thanks for your gratitude towards 3G and us. And it's been like a beautiful journey that we were traveling along with you in during the advanced program. And for everyone's information, Mr. Satya DH is one of the participants of our advanced career guidance program, where he has done a lot of great works when it comes to work that we assign him regularly, and he has been very very meticulous in doing so. I would really want to appreciate at this moment, and thank you very much, Satya sir, for being such a great participant of 3G Advanced Career Guidance Program, and we are very much grateful for that. And that was a wonderful session which you have rendered, and you can see a lot of comments coming up, and we always receive those lovely comments at the end of the meeting, and we always get overwhelmed because of those amazing comments from the audience. And thank you, audience, for being such a wonderful and interactive people here, because I never had that particular experience when it comes to just a 1 hour session. But then you people have given us a lot more overwhelming experiences today, so thank you very much for doing so. And definitely this is because of Satya sir's content, and the content was really wonderful, sir, and we are very much thankful once again from 3G. So yes, sir. Satya sir, you can
I just
stop the
would
share.
like to say thank you to all the participants, and I would like I'm looking forward to complete my presentation maybe in some other
Definitely, sir.
opportunity. Right?
Definitely.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much. Thank you so much to all. Thank you so much, Nandini ma'am.
You're most welcome, sir. We are very much, privileged and honored to have you here on our topic session today. So thank you very much. And once again, I would like to, just summarize a few things that I would like the audience to hear. So, Satya sir, can you just, stop the sharing now? Yeah.
Sure, sure, sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Thank you. All right, and it's time for us to, see few important stuffs. All right, okay. So we all must be knowing about, Tamil Nadu's conference that is coming up, and which is, very much important. And you can see the poster here, the artificial intelligence and IR 4.0 era. So, which is most important thing that we would like to, project to all the audience here. And I would request everyone to register for this particular conference, just because we are going to address all the crisis that COVID has given us. The mainly the career crisis. Career has been under toll for many of them. Like even 80% of the people have lost their jobs due to COVID. And in that case, like definitely we people have to equip ourselves in adapting and adopting to different careers, right? So in that case, like you people definitely have to attend this. And most importantly, let me also recommend you one of the most important sessions of this conference, that is by Dr. Shahid Chalail, which is going to happen on day 1, October 31st. And that's going to be the opening session, where he's going to address nearly for 2 hours on artificial intelligence and IR 4.0 era. So you will be knowing a lot of things about artificial intelligence, and how artificial intelligence is going to change or take a toll on everyone's career. Note my word, or mark my words, it is going to happen. So we always have to be sure that we are safe enough with our career, our goals, and everything else, right? Our family, of course, safeguarding our family with all our um, salaried jobs that are being locked up. In that case, like if you want to lock your particular salary job in a very perfect position or a safe position, definitely you have to know what is going to be the future. So if you are ready to lock your job in a most safest position, then definitely you have to attend. I should say, like, you must attend this particular session, which is going to be addressed by Dr. Shahid Chalayan on artificial intelligence and IR 4.0 era. And you're going to be surprised and also be shocked at another end, where you will not even imagine, like even the smallest to the largest jobs of any employee would be under stake. Yes. So I'm very serious on that note. And any which ways, like at this moment, I would also like to thank a few people, and I would like to introduce our leaders to you, so that you will also get to know who are our leaders. And as I already introduced Dr. Shahid Chalail to all of you, I would also like to introduce Dr. Maharaja Seva Subramanian EN, who is the Mission 3G advisor, blogger, coach, consultant, speaker, and trainer. So if you would like to connect with him, there is his number and all his social media handles. You can always take a screenshot of this and you can get connected with him, and he can clarify a lot of your doubts and whatever it may be. You can also have a conversation with him in WhatsApp first and get his appointment and take him on a call. Okay, so this is Dr. Maharaja Sivasubramanian, and we are very much thankful because being his mentee by myself for the last 5 years, and because of him, today I'm here in 3G, and also my own brands have grown to a level where I have been able to give a lot of people a lot of opportunities, and I have made them earn so much just because of him. He's my mentor, and I would also like to introduce my business partner and co-anchor and MC Thamizharasan here, and you can also take a screenshot of his number and also his social media handles. You can get connected with him, so we both will be able to facilitate all the questions and things that is regarding the events or conference or whatever it may be. So you can feel free to connect with all of us, or means both of us, and also all of us, all the leaders. And here comes Irfana Izzat. She's the CEO of 3G Institute of Research and Policy Studies, headquartered at IIT Madras Research Park. You can also take a screenshot of this, and you can get connected with her in all the social media handles. And here comes Kanaya Narang. So he's the Chief Learning Officer at 3G Me Life. So you can also quickly take a screenshot of this particular slide, and you can also get connected with him. And thanks to Kanaya Narang sir, who is also taking care of the North region. And last but not the least, as I have already said, please, please, please register for the Tamil Nadu conference, and we are about to reach a very, very big or not just reach, but then we are building a very big mission wherein we are trying to reach the nook and corner of Tamil Nadu, and not just Tamil Nadu, all the states and all over India. So our tagline, 3G's tagline, is nothing but build India to serve the world. So let's make this happen. And thank you very much to each and every one of you for being here, and also for being able to at least devote your time for the last 1 hour, for which I'm really, really thankful. And also, last but not the least, I would like to leave uh okay, so yeah leave my link here along with my referral code for you to register for the event. And you can also register with other codes as well. Like, if you have come through Dr. Maharaja Sivasubramanian, then you can use his code, that is 002. And if you have come through Dr. Shahid Chalail, you can use his code 001 and register. If you had come through Thamizharasan, then you can register using his code 004. And if you had come through Kanya Narang sir, and then you can use his code to register. If you had come through Irfana, then you can register through Irfana's code, that is 005. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for listening to me for the last 1 hour. And thanks to the speaker once again, Satya sir. Thank you very much for that wonderful presentation, and to all the wonderful audience. So stay blessed, stay home, and stay safe. Thank you very much. So until we meet again next time, this is MC Nandhini Aravindan signing off. Nandri.